Julian, always a disappointment to go out the Youth Cup, especially after a decent start.
Yeah, to go 1-0 up early like we did, poacher's goal from Lamine, 1-0 at half time, quite happy with that, and it's how you start the second half. We didn't really get going second half, I don't feel. 2-1 down, and then we forced our way back into the game again with Lamine scoring another goal again. But when you equalise like that, you got to see out the next 5-10 minutes without conceding, and then they go down the other end, get a corner, and they score from the corner within 2 minutes. So it's a bit of a killer, really. Yeah,
I mean, right at the end, you had a couple of close efforts to take it to extra time, which of course would have been nice, and just didn't quite go in for you at the end.
Yeah, it's tired bodies, but that's where you really got to concentrate on your technique. So we had 2 or 3 reasonable chances, but it wasn't meant to be.
Was it frustrating you just didn't impose yourself on the game perhaps long enough? Because there were little patches when you did play and let open exchanges that you looked as though you might control it, but just as you say, let them back into it.
Yeah, there's something about the Youth Cup. They just get all excited, and then when it comes to the actual game, they don't seem to turn up. So they need to realise that you need to be able to pass the ball, and they are a good passing team, but they didn't really show it enough today to warrant the victory.
Not easy for yourself, of course. I know you don't normally work with this group. You've stepped up to the 16s, a bit of COVID in the camp, which I suppose that perhaps doesn't help with preparation, although I know you won't use it as an excuse.
No. See, the 3 lads who normally do the 18s, like you say, they've all had COVID, so myself and Danny Clark, who do the 16s, we've moved up to help them out. To be fair to the lads, they've been great, really. We've got a great draw against a bigger, stronger, more experienced Preston side on Saturday, and we're coming to this game full of confidence, and unfortunately it just didn't happen again.
You only hit one bite of the cherry in the Youth Cup. I know that the Lancs Cup's just slipped by, but important that they just sort of regroup from this, lads, and sort of learn lessons and try and sort of get back on track in the league.
Yeah, they got a tough game Saturday now. They got Shrewsbury away, and I think they've just lost the first game, Shrewsbury, last Saturday. So they've got to go there and got to dust themselves down, roll the sleeves up, and we've got the lads. They've got a league to win. That should be their goal now. Go and win the league, because then I think we have Accrington again in the last game before Christmas. So that should be tasty. But so we'll take each game as it comes, and they say they've got to dust themselves down, like I say, and start again and get that bit of confidence again. Start to pass the ball around again. But say they come in Thursday and try to do that.
Just lastly, 1 or 2 of those lads have been in and around it in the Papa Johns, so the opportunities are there if they can just step up and take those.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic experience being with the first team. For sure, all those players want to be in the first team at some stage, and that is the progression. You go from 18s to 23s to first team, and the Papa Johns is it's a great way of bedding young boys in. Mitch Henry's had a little sniff. Was it the Liverpool game? He got a penalty for us, so he knows what it's all about. There was 3 or 4 played in the Legends game at weekend, so that they're playing with the pros then. So it's up to them to learn and show what they've got when they get the opportunity.